Hello everybody, I hope you're doing freaking fantastic. Welcome into the video. So I usually do this whenever a new banner drops. It's 5 in the morning for me. I'm getting kinda sleepy, but I wanted to get this out before I head to bed. Caesar King is finally out, and I guess you're just as excited as I am. So, a lot of you are wondering what gives you the most bang or the most bang boo for your buck. When should you stop? What is the stopping points for Caesar King's banner? Let's go over them. So me myself, I'm super hecking excited about Caesar. This is the character I've been looking forward to the absolute most in the entire game. And her cinemas are kinda decent. So this first one is a massive quality of life. When Caesar enters combat or switches in, she instantly buffs the entire team with a Radiant Aegis shield. This effect can trigger once every 300 seconds. While Radiant Aegis is active, enemies within a 5-meter radius of the shield bearer suffers a 15% all attribute rest reduction. So like this makes Caesar an even better defense unit to have on, you know, an anomaly team, because she will lower the resistance of anybody, and also her shield will be applied. Boom. Now she has kind of an easy time, you know, like reapplying her shield. So this one, it is good, it is convenient, and especially if you're, you know, are planning to run her with Bernice and planning to run her with, you know, Jane and Yanagi coming up ahead. It's like C1 is good, C2, while Radiant Aegis, which is her shield, from core passive Barrier of Resilience is active, Caesar's energy generation rate is increased by 10%, and the shield bearer's attack boost is increased to 150% of its original value. Now, unless I'm mistaken, she can give 1,000 attack to whoever, to, like, you know, everybody that's carrying her shield. So with this, you bring that up to 1,500 attack. That is actually freaking insane, unless I'm misreading this. That is actually nutty. 1,500, and I think that applies to, you know, the entire team, because she shields the entire team. Meanwhile, like, you know, we have Lucy that can give at max stacks 600 damage. Now with this, we're talking 1,500. Nutty insane. And also it gives her more energy, which is obviously very freaking nice. Now we've seen some, you know, good and some less good C4s. When Caesar uses a chain attack or ultimate, she gains 3 additional assist points. Now, Caesar has some skills that actually, you know, eats up assist points, which is kind of fun, because they had, like, most of us, we go through all of our Zenless lives and we never care about the assist points. They actually come in a little bit when it comes to Caesar. If her energy is below 20, she can activate EX special attack overpowered shield bash with 1 assist point instead. This substitution can trigger once every 5 seconds. This one is good. This one is good. On some of the banners we've seen, like the 4 isn't, you know, great. Isn't great. This one is definitely among, you know, the better ones that we have seen. And then for number 6, her EX special attack, overpowered shield bash, and assist follow-up are guaranteed to trigger a critical hit. Which, if I'm understanding it correct, you can, you know, basically tank crit rate. Because this is where a lot of her damage is gonna be, and then just, you know, smack in everything you can in the crit damage. The skill's damage is increased by 50% and deals additional 50% damage to the primary target. When Caesar uses EX special attack, overpowered shield bash, or assist follow-up, her crit rate is increased by 30%, and her crit damage is increased by 60% for 15 seconds. A lot of flavor text, a lot of crits. Basically, this turns her into a freaking monster. Like, this turns her into a freaking goddamn unstoppable monster. Among the C6 that we've seen, I would say that this is possibly the best one. Possibly the best one. I'm thinking, like, where would I class this, you know, compared to Jane, who's probably the queen of C6 so far. It's on par with Jane's. This is an amazing, amazing one. So, you might be sitting there, what to go for? I'm gonna tell you what. If you are free to play, be glad if you get 1, then call it quits there. if you are a medium to low spender, once you get one copy, the biggest bang for your buck is going to be going for her W engine instead. As I've covered in previous videos, she is kind of lacking a viable option for a W engine as it is right now, sadly. A lot of people will tell you to like just use a stun unit's W engine instead, or the battle pass defense engine, although like nothing in the game currently is a perfect fit for her. Meanwhile, this W engine is. So like if you want to be, smart with your money, the biggest upgrade for Caesar and the biggest upgrade for your team is getting one Caesar and one engine. And then, that's where I'm gonna say is the first stopping point. Because this just solidifies her position as, such a versatile goddamn support. The shield value provided by the equipper increases by 30%. When any squad member triggers interrupt or perfect dodge, all squad members' damage increases by 18%, and days dealt increases by 12% for 20 seconds. Passive effect of the same name does not stack. Now, you give out more shield, although I feel like that's, almost the lesser of this. You give out more shield, but you also increases the entire team's damage by 18%. Now, that's big. That is a big. That is as much as, Piper's 18% boost for a longer duration and more easy, applicable. So like this one is really, really freaking good. And also, all of your units will do more days after this. So, dude, this is freaking amazing, and nothing in the game currently comes close to it when it comes to, Caesar's kit already. So yeah, first stopping point, C0, the engine. If you want to go past that, I would recommend stopping at C2. Now C1 is, it's convenient, and then it's good for anomaly teams. But C2, more energy for Caesar, and, being able to, give out 500 more attack. Nothing to scoff at. Here's where I'll say that, stopping point number 2 would be. I feel like, stop at 2. If you're going 4, are you gonna bitch out at 4? Go all the way. If you go to 4, you might as well go to 6. Because like 6 also looks really, really freaking fun. This is really the only character in the game I'm debating. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the resource to do it, but I'm hoping to get to the C6. Otherwise, my stopping point is gonna be engine and C2. Unless I get really freaking lucky, then we are aiming for C6. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, that's my stopping point video. Getting one engine is gonna be the best thing. Otherwise, it's, her, engine, and then maybe going for C2. And remember, like, down the line, there is probably, gonna be coming, something. Like, we are gonna get something that works with her. I am sure. I would have liked to see an event, popping off right off the bat that gives us, an A rank option to use for her, but hey, it is what it is. So, tell me there, viewer, what are you going for when it comes to Caesar? Are you skipping? Are you C6ing, C2ing, engineering? Let me know. I'm dying to find out. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hako out. Also, I'm gonna be doing my Caesar pulls as soon as I wake up over on Twitch, so catch me there if you want to see them. Goodbye.
City where neon shines, she's active, flicks and a short teeth bite. Titties bounce and she's so tight. They own the game, they light the night. Titty streets, they steal the show. And spin shot, chase, tail and toe. From Zenless on 0, they break free. Titties cheeks, ruin Hako City. Cheeks and titties both in sync. James This life test ways made to think. Across the streets, the long